So this is the My Device jig again, and what I've done is I've popped the ring that we're going to set the bezel on top of into this, and you can see that there is a little bit poking out at the top. And what I want to do is create a little flat section for the bezel to sit on top of, just so we've got a really nice surface for it to be, you know, for the solder to connect both pieces together. So it doesn't need to be a huge area, but I do want it to be nice and flat. So this has just given me a really nice little flat surface there. So we are going to join our bezel without the stone in it. It's going to sit on top like that, or maybe like that. I'm not sure how we'll do it yet. And we're going to join those two together now. So I've set the ring up in a third hand, and this is how we're actually going to solder our bezel to the ring. And so the bezel is upside down. We've got that flat bit that we've sanded or filed on the bottom of that ring, and I'm going to spend just a small amount of time making it sit in the centre. But firstly, to save time, I'm actually going to paint the base of this with flux so that this will help our solder to flow. And we want it touching with no gap in between. So I'm just going to move it around a little bit, look from a few different angles and see that that is sitting on there nice and straight. It's a little crooked, but I think that's pretty good. So I'm going to heat it up. So I'm just heating that base plate up and letting all of that flux stop bubbling. And the reason I do that is so that when I pop my piece of solder down, it's not going to bubble off and move out of the position that it's in. So I'm using a piece of easy solder, which melts at a lower temperature obviously than the medium and the hard. And I'm putting it right in flat on the base, but up against the ring. And what we're now going to do is we're going to suck the solder through underneath that ring. So it's going to go from this side underneath and it's going to join the two together. So I'm aiming my torch just in that sort of join area there on this side. So I'm hitting the base of the bezel and I'm also hitting the ring. And you can see that it's just sucked that solder right underneath and joined the two pieces together.